I don't think it would be surprising, even unfair, to suggest that many, if not most, if not all, games communities had a fair share of, well, what we tend to call toxic behavior. And to be fair, most special interest communities can be toxic from time to time, if not quite frequently. I had a friend once who got abused in an online knitting community over her choice of polyester blend wool and earth-killing non-recyclable plastic knitting needles. I kid you not, this is a thing that happened to her. For 5 days straight. Until the offending party ultimately questioned their sexual orientation and thus was banned from the group because that was against the rules. Hello again, I am Blunty. Please do the thing where you sub and bell, etc. because YouTube robot mind. Now, the cliche of gamers being a toxic shit pile of hate aside, and the issue of non-recyclable plastic knitting needles aside, multiplayer online game communities can be especially bad. I think we can all agree on that, right? And it is simply because larger parts of that gaming community seek out more communication just by nature, because the interaction with others is, of course, part of the basic mechanic of the game. And competitive gaming culture in general tends to fertilize the more unpleasant aspects of certain types of people. Let's be kind and call them the less socially graceful types of people. There are other names I could use, but I'm making an attempt at eloquence today. But then you get sections of that exact same community who will spend hours upon hours of their time carefully and meticulously gathering data and experience and feedback in order to help other people understand the game better. And perhaps with that deeper understanding of mechanics and tricks and tips in hand, therefore get more enrichment out of said game, or explore areas of the game they had not yet. These people will make massive documents of meticulous detail, publish mathematical formulas to calculate the exact damage outputs from any given combination of gear and skill tree and perk, huge spreadsheets carving out each and every possible combination of weapon and perk and the where and how to obtain them, or the odds of attaining them. Others still will take said research and perhaps distill it into formats that are, for many, a bit easier to digest than enormous documents and massive spreadsheets. Perhaps easier to follow along video guides, for example. I've done a few of those myself, leaning on the knowledge of others and my own experiences to try and help people understand a game better. And some people, perhaps from that former group I described just a minute ago, will fly into an all-caps fury over how helpful these people are. How dare they? And how helping other people is a disgrace to gaming itself, and how outraged they are by the very thought of someone else helping another person for the video game. And with that in mind, I am about to present you with a Reddit post from today, to which I have already replied, have you thought about crying like a huge screeching fuck baby about it? Or just not watching the content you're not interested in? Question mark? My tone and suggestion of a simple, logical way to avoid being so triggered by people trying to be helpful towards other people about a video game will no doubt earn me many downvotes, because this is Reddit and it's a subreddit for a video game, a subreddit for a multiplayer online video game, and well, go to 10 on that one, folks. So, with all that prefaced, what post exactly earned my dryly sardonic ire? Please allow me to give you a dramatic reading of said post, and then I'm going to ask you a very important question. This might be an unpopular opinion, but I don't give a fuck. But the game hasn't even released yet, and there's a guide for almost everything. Fuck figuring shit out for yourself. Here's the exactly place to cast a fishing line. Here's the exact damage output for a hatchet. Here's the entire fucking cooking list in a handy infographic. Where's an iron farming route? Fuck exploration and discovery and fun. Anyway, good job, content creators. Thanks for your hard work. You've missed a few, though. If you could get to work on some how-to and you're doing it wrong videos for the following, that would be great. Number 1, managing relationships and playtime and how I'm doing it wrong. Number 2, managing poop and pee breaks and how I'm doing it wrong. Number 3, which snacks to eat and how I'm doing it wrong. Number 4, managing sleep and how I'm doing it wrong. Thanks for listening, and don't forget to smash the like and subscribe buttons. And you know what? Just out of spite, I am considering doing a couple of those guides. Which snacks to eat and how you're doing it wrong can be pretty important for a video game. You don't want anything messy, for example, especially on a PC video game, because keyboards and, your gaming mice that have the holes in them and such can gather a bunch of crumbs and detritus from, crumbly foods. Managing poop and pee breaks can be pretty important in an MMO because, well, you can't pause the game, can you? You have to plan ahead. You have to make sure you are somewhere safe, especially if you're PvP flagged. But what may or may not turn out to be sarcasm aside, my very important question to you, the viewer, in regards to all of this is, do you think people who make hints and tips and tutorials and other guides for video games are in the wrong here? Should people stop being helpful to people who want to play video games? Should people stop doing the work for other people who just want to understand the nitty-gritties of a video game better? Should people stop making guides that help people who are, perhaps too busy in their day-to-day life to spend hours upon hours upon hours upon hours learning things the hard way and just want to enjoy the game in a slightly more efficient way? Are these people the devil themselves? Have they been sent from video game hell to destroy the fun of people like whoever that dickhead was who made that post I just read out? I forget his name already. Who cares? Or is that person indeed being a huge crying fuck baby, as I so eloquently implied in my own reply? As always, I look forward to reading your comments in the down below area. This has been Blunty, and I made this video because I'm having a rough day today myself, and I needed a bit of release, I gotta tell you. Having a rough week, actually. But New World open beta this weekend, so whee! Oh, the whole thing about this came from the New World Reddit as well. Just in case you're curious why New World is relevant there and why you're watching New World gameplay throughout this video. Thank you for watching. I am Blunty. Thank you to the patrons, as always, who you pay me to be snarky about this sort of stuff, essentially. Thanks, guys. I know you enjoy it. Catch you next time.